Manchester United have spent far bigger on past transfer deals for Marwan Fellaini and Antony than was never necessary at Old Trafford. This summer, Manchester United are now looking to sign Moises Caicedo from Brighton. The Ecuador international has been identified as an alternative to Mason Mount, with negotiations with Chelsea starting to stall. Given the 21-year-old could have cost £4 million just over 2 years ago, however, he may now end up being the next Marwan Fellaini and Antony. Manchester United have spent the start of the summer transfer window chasing a deal for Mount. But while the 24-year-old is willing to move to Old Trafford, the Red Devils have been unable to get the operation over the line. That's because Chelsea are playing hardball in talks, with the Blues looking for a fee of £65 million to let the player go. United, as a result, are now looking at alternatives. And one player they're interested in is Caicedo, who has been hugely impressive for Brighton ever since his arrival at the Amex Stadium over 2 years ago. United could, however, have signed the midfielder 2 years ago during Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's time in charge. The Red Devils probed a deal in January 2021, with Caicedo available for a low fee of just £4 million at the time. Yet in the end United opted to walk away. That allowed Brighton to land Caicedo instead, and the youngster has since established himself as one of the best players in the Premier League. Fast forward to now, however, United are interested again. With their deal for Mount stalling, they've identified the Brighton star as a world-class alternative. But if United do now cough up the cash, Caicedo will follow in the footsteps of Fellaini and Antony. In 2013, after Sir Alex Ferguson's retirement, David Moyes was appointed as manager. And the Scot swiftly identified Fellaini as a top target, having previously managed the Belgian at Everton. Fellaini was available for £23.5 million at the start of that transfer window due to a clause in his contract at Goodison Park. But United didn't capitalise. Instead, they ended up spending £27 million on the midfielder, with both Moyes and Ed Woodward unable to ever recover from that embarrassment. Then, last summer, Ajax made it clear they wanted a fee of £50 million to let Antony go. However, United had other priorities and instead opted to swoop for the forward at the end of the transfer window. That left Ajax short on time to bring in a replacement, and, ultimately, the Red Devils had no choice but to overpay. Antony, having been available for £50 million, then cost an eye-watering £86 million. And though the Brazil international has had some positive moments, he's still yet to live up to that dizzying price tag. With Caicedo, history could be about to repeat itself. But United now appear fixed on signing the Brighton star, and more details of their pursuit should emerge in the coming days.